The U.S. Navy is the most powerful Navy on the planet. It has the heaviest ships, the largest aircraft carriers, the most aircraft carriers. Aircraft so many that if it was America's Air Force, it'd be the largest Air Force in the world. And weapons so deadly, they know nothing but overkill. These overkill weapons are the focus in this video today. From guns that shoot bullets the size of humans, to missiles that can wipe out entire cities, the weapons on U.S. Navy ships are definitely deadly arsenals to admire. And admire we shall. Mark 45 Gun System. The Mark 45 gun is a 47,800-pound naval artillery gun mount consisting of a 127mm L54 Mark 19 gun on a Mark 45 mount. It's the gun of choice for most major surface combatants of the U.S. Navy. The latest version is a 62 caliber long gun that features a longer barrel L62 Mark 36 gun fitted on the same Mark 45 mount. The gun is designed for use against surface warships, anti-aircraft, and shore bombardment to support amphibious operations. The Mark 45 can fire up to 20 rounds a minute, each round capable of striking targets as far away as 23 miles. The gun can operate automatically to fire all of its 20-round capacity in just over a minute, or for sustained use can be operated by a 6-person crew below deck to keep the gun continuously well fed with ammo. Mark 51 Advanced Gun System. The Mark 51 Advanced Gun System is a naval gun developed specifically for the most advanced destroyer class in the world, the American Zumwalt-class destroyers. Stealthy, fully automated, and with increased capability for supporting ground forces and striking land targets from up to 93 miles away, the Mark 51 is a massive upgrade from the Mark 45. With a capacity to fire 10 of its 155mm rounds in a minute, the gun has the same destructive firepower as 655mm howitzers. It's a truly special gun, and that's exactly why it has to go. The gun is limited to only one type of custom-made round, each round costing between $800,000 and $1 million, a far cry from the planned $35,000. So every active minute, each gun fires up to $10 million in ammunition. This is unsustainable, and until these rounds are replaced with more cost-effective rounds, the 6 guns equally shared across 3 Zumwalt-class ships are all doomed to retirement, despite being the dream gun of any Navy. RIM 116 Rolling Airframe Missile. The RIM 116 Rolling Airframe Missile is a $900,000 close-in weapon system jointly produced by the United States and Germany. Launchable from all American aircraft carriers and various other warships, the 162-pound missile wields a 24-pound blast fragmentation warhead and can strike targets 6.2 miles away. As its name indicates, the rolling airframe missile rolls as it flies to measure phase interference of the electromagnetic wave in multiple planes. The missile can be guided by passive radio frequency or infrared. As a result, the missile has an accuracy of over 95% despite flying at a blurry top speed that is twice the speed of sound. Mark 48 Torpedo. The Mark 48 Torpedo is a heavyweight submarine-launched torpedo designed to sink deep-diving nuclear-powered submarines and high-performance surface ships. The weapon is carried by all U.S. Navy submarines, including the top-of-the-shelf Virginia and Ohio-class submarines. The Mark 48 can dive to depths up to 2,600 feet and reach speeds up to 63 miles per hour. Guided by onboard wires or sensors capable of programmed target search, acquisition, and attack procedures, the weapon can accurately deliver a 647-pound high-explosive warhead to the keel of its target for certain destruction. In the event of a miss, the Mark 48 can circle back for another attempt. The latest variant of the missile costs over $5 million. The Harpoon. The Harpoon is an all-weather, over-the-horizon anti-ship missile designed to put an abrupt end to the voyages of enemy ships. The missile is armed with a 488-pound warhead and an impact-fused detonation mechanism to achieve this. The Harpoon evades defense systems by skimming just over the sea surface at speeds up to 537 miles per hour. The $1.4 million missile is guided using active radar homing for precise strikes on targets up to 86 miles away. In service with the Navy, the Harpoon can be launched from both surface ships and submarines. RIM-162 Evolved Sea Sparrow Missile. The RIM-162 Evolved Sea Sparrow Missile, or RIM-162 SM, is a surface-to-surface and surface-to-air missile developed to protect ships from looming threats, be it enemy ground forces, enemy aircraft, or incoming supersonic maneuvering anti-ship missiles. To achieve this, the 620-pound RIM-162 SM wields an 86-pound blast fragmentation warhead and a proximity fuse that enables the missile to detonate as soon as it's close enough to its target. The $1.8 million missile has a supersonic top speed over Mach 4 and can strike targets over 30 miles away with precision born of a powerful radar homing system. RIM-66 and 67 Standard Missiles. The RIM-66 and 67 Standard Missiles are primarily medium-range surface-to-air missiles, but double as anti-ship missiles. The RIM-67 is an extended-range version of the RIM-66, and it features a solid rocket booster stage for improved performance. Both missiles wield blast fragmentation warheads detonated using radar and contact fuse mechanisms. The RIM-66 has an operational range of 105 miles, while the 67 has a range of 230 miles. Once launched from a U.S. Navy surface ship, both missiles fly 80,000 feet into the sky and reach speeds as high as Mach 3.5 as they fly towards their targets to do what quality missiles do best: scorch and destroy their targets, leaving little to no trace of them. Phalanx SE Whiz. The Phalanx SE Whiz is a gun-based close-in weapons system that defends ships against incoming threats such as aircraft, missiles, and small boats. To perform this task, the weapon consists of a radar-guided 20mm six-barreled Vulcan cannon mounted on a swiveling base. Although the gun operates with human oversight, the missile is entirely autonomous in operation. To keep it from putting the Navy in some friendly fire crisis, the weapon is guided by a Ku-band radar and forward-looking infrared cameras. The naval version of the Phalanx SE Whiz fires up to 4,500 armor-piercing tungsten penetrator rounds with discarding sabots each minute. Each round can strike targets over 3 miles away. That's the level of destructive utility that comes with a gun that can cost as high as $13 million. The ideal gun for the U.S. Navy, the Phalanx SE Whiz, is deployed on every aircraft carrier, every destroyer, every cruiser, basically every American surface combat ship except the Zumwalt-class destroyer and San Antonio-class amphibious transport dock. Trident D5. In a full-scale war with Russia or China where the U.S. may need to deploy its most explosive sea-based weapons, the Trident D5 is the missile to call. The $31 million missile is a heavy nuclear-capable submarine-launched ballistic missile deployed on the 14 nuclear-capable Ohio-class ballistic missile submarines of the U.S. Navy. The Trident D5, whose name references the Spear of Poseidon, the Greek god of the seas, weighs 130,000 pounds, has a hypersonic top speed of Mach 24, can strike targets 7,500 miles away, and is guided by an Mk6 astro-inertial guidance capable of receiving global positioning system updates to guide the weapon of mass destruction to the exact location of its target, or at least within 100 meters of it. On arrival, it delivers a level of nuclear destruction that could make the target area uninhabitable for decades to come. Tomahawk Missile. The most famous of the bunch, the $2 million Tomahawk missile, is a celebrity in its own right. Featured in movies and videos across the world to perform a variety of tasks, the Tomahawk is as versatile as missiles come. On the seas, it's a long-range, all-weather, jet-powered subsonic cruise missile used by both surface ships and submarines. Its modular design allows for compatibility with a range of warheads, including high-explosive submunitions and bunker busters. The Tomahawk can utilize a variety of guidance systems, including GPS, inertial navigation, and terrain contour matching. A sea-based Tomahawk strike involves the missile launched from vertical launching systems or torpedo tubes, and then flying up to 164 feet in the sky at speeds up to Mach 0.7 en route to striking its target 1,550 miles away. The Tomahawk is one of the few missiles on the planet readily available to deploy both conventional and nuclear warheads. From the Tomahawk to the Trident D5 all the way to the Mark 45 gun system, these are some of the weapons that make the U.S. Navy a deadly force on the seas today. Tomorrow, this credit will spread to include new sci-fi-like weapons such as laser weapons and railguns, whose development are already well underway. It's safe to say the U.S. Navy has no plan to lose its dominance on the seas anytime soon. And to ensure that happens, the service wants you to subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. So do that now, and thanks for watching.